let's get this over with. Hi. So, I need to speak to you both. Oh, hey Brent. Hi. I appreciate the gun training. Of course, in order to keep this facility safe and secure, the more people who can accurately shoot, the better. Wait a minute. I'm not getting this wrong. You just said facility. Well, yes. We won't exactly call this place a home or a safe zone. It's definitely a facility. Okay, I mean, I appreciate you guys taking charge of everything, but this is a home to some people. Maybe not to you, but it is to some people, including myself. For you, maybe, but not everyone else. Sure, whatever, okay. I'm not going to argue over that. Right, so, is that all? Actually, no. Since we need permission for everything now, I wanted to ask permission to teach TJ how to shoot. No, Brent. We decided that the children will not learn to shoot. The teens, yes, but people like TJ, your sister, that boy Eagle's brother Rodriguez's son, and the McCarlan boy, they won't learn. That's final. Listen, Reed, I understand, but I promised TJ's mother that I'd protect him, keep him alive, right? And in order to do that, he needs to be able to protect himself. No, Brent. Our decision is final. No children will be taught to shoot. They are safe here. They have no need to learn to protect themselves. Not yet. I get that you guys are the leaders now, but he's in my care. Mine. I'll teach him if I want to. Brent? Reed! You'd be dead if I hadn't have gone to the TA center. As for you, Rex, you told me about the bomb. For that, I'm grateful. You saved everyone by doing that, but I freed you and everyone else from Grayson's control. No one else would make the decision. No one else would give up their humanity for the sake of everyone else. I left off on bad terms with my father for that. I sacrificed myself for the rest of you. I saved you all from cannibals. You were a few days away from being someone's meal. I'm sorry if you can't allow me this one thing. Whether you kick me out or not over this, honestly, I don't really care. I made a promise and I plan to keep it. I can either teach him here, where he's safe, or I can teach him out there. But if I do that, you're sending an innocent child to his death. You understand that? I don't know what to say. You're not the kid's parents. Their actual parents, or guardians, should choose. If they want their child to know how to protect themselves, that's their choice, not yours. We're not running a military outpost here. We're creating something safe, something like home, something for the people here that have nothing. We need rules, of course, but people need to have choices, ones they can make up for themselves. Like I said, if they were your kids and you didn't want them to learn, that would be up to you. You just can't decide for others. Do you get what I'm saying, I get what you're saying, Brent. But as I said, we can't afford another kid running around killing people. You're talking about Isaiah. Yes, I am. I don't want a repeat of that. Therefore, I won't allow kids to be taught how to shoot a gun. You know that Isaiah was the same age as my brother, right? You're teaching my brother. So how does that make sense? The thing that what you just said doesn't make sense. If you don't want to repeat, why are you teaching kids at the same age as Isaiah, huh? The kids are too young for this. They don't need that responsibility. TJ's mum and dad are both dead. He's not ending up that way. I think we should just let him teach him. Are you kidding me, Rex? Brent's right. He's TJ's guardian. It should be his choice. Same goes with everyone else. This is going to cause a lot of problems. No, it won't. We'll make sure that they're taught to respect the weapon. They'll need to learn at some point anyway. Why not do it now? Then that way they'll be naturals. Probably our best shots within a few months or so. If any of the children cause problems, that's on you, Brent. Actually, that's on the parents who want to teach them. Listen, you two, okay? I know for a fact that TJ and Caitlin will not cause any problems. I mean, I can also promise that Daniel won't. I can promise that Caleb won't. I mean, you know, I'm not really too close to Eagle, but I know that Caleb will not, right? As for Des, Rodriguez's son, if, you know, honestly, take that up with him, but honestly, I don't think there's going to be any problems whatsoever from this. You better be right. I am. Now, thanks for the argument. Don't get me wrong, okay? I understand you. I really do. I get what you're saying, and I understand how this could potentially be dangerous, right? But if we teach them right, then we won't have any problems. I mean, I'm not the best shot in the world, so I'd appreciate if you two could help. Or at least your men. I think, honestly, you would be the best people to teach the kids. You know how to respect the weapon, how to disassemble and reassemble it. In general, you pretty much know all there is to know. Personally, I don't really know anything. I know how to shoot it, how to load it, how to turn the safety on and off, but that's it. I mean, you have to clean the guns, right? I have absolutely no idea how you do that. So, if we can teach him right, everything will be fine. Suppose when you put it that way, it would be safer for us to teach him. And it'll make them better shots altogether. We can start tomorrow. Would that be okay? Yeah, of course, that's perfect. Thank you. And I mean, I'm sorry for any arguments this may have caused, but it's something that needs to happen, okay? Like it or not, they need to know how to do it. I mean, they should have the right to be able to protect themselves just like we should, right? And that's pretty much all I had to say. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and tell everyone now that basically they're gonna learn to shoot tomorrow, okay? And I'll make sure that I tell them, you know, they gotta be respectful and all of that. So I'll make sure that they know that to listen to you, okay? I promise that everything is gonna work out. I promise, okay? Right, good, okay. Oh, need to come this way. Okay, well, that went better than I expected. I wouldn't say that it went perfectly, but it definitely went better. I mean, ultimately, I ended up getting what I wanted, so I suppose that's all I could really ask for. Okay. Let's just let everyone know anyway. I suppose a few people should be here eating breakfast right now. Yeah, okay, good. Right, I'll come and tell TJ first, because then obviously I could tell Carrie. Right. How's everyone doing, huh? Right, okay. Cool. TJ. Morning, Brent. Where did you go? I actually needed to speak to Rex and Reed. Oh, what for? Well, starting tomorrow, you will be learning how to shoot. A gun? Really? Yeah. But you do need to listen to what they tell you to do, okay? Of course. I'll make sure I listen to their every word. Good. Because this is something you need. It's going to help you. I know. I won't let you down, Brent. You wouldn't let me down anyway. You're a great kid. Yep. So, is that all they're teaching us? Just how to shoot? Well, um, they'll probably, well, most likely be teaching you to respect the weapon, how to hold it, how to clean it, basically everything you need to know if you need to take the gun apart, how to, assemble and disassemble the gun, everything you need to know, really. I already know a little, only because my dad used to tell me stories about his experiences. Oh, so what do you already know? I know how to take off the safety. Uh, I know how to reload and kind of how to shoot, but that's pretty much all. Right, that's good. You shouldn't need too much more help then. I'm still going to listen to everything they have to say anyway. It's better to know what I'm doing, right? Right. Good job, bud. Do you need to tell Mrs. McCarlin that Daniel can learn to shoot too? Yeah, I won't be long, and then I'll come right back over, okay? And I'll go get myself some breakfast, and I'll come and eat with you all, okay? I won't be too long, I promise. Right, okay. Hey, hey, Caitlin. How's everyone doing this morning? So you've all got your breakfast. How did it go? Oh, they were completely against it, but I managed to finally talk them into it. That's good. So we can teach the kids how to shoot? No. They themselves will be teaching them how to shoot. That's even better. How did you manage to convince them? Not easily. Honestly, they probably don't like me too much right now. Well, we were going to teach them anyway. It's just better to have permission. Yeah, I know. I just don't know if it was the right choice to let them lead. Well, they've done a good job so far. I mean, they've built up that wall around us. Yes, thanks to John's plans, but they still got it built. We've been staying here for over a month now. We haven't had any issues so far. No one's broke in or attacked us. Yeah, I know, but that's just because we haven't gone out. Since the wall was put up and the barricades, not a single person has stepped 1 foot outside of this place. Well, except for Willis, but that's only to cut down trees, and then even then, he was heavily guarded, so he didn't go out too far. But still, I know, we haven't needed to go on supply runs up until now. Everyone's been so focused on keeping the academy secure that we didn't stop to think about running out of food. Right, well, it's a good thing that I have then. You have? What did you come up with? Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but there's actually quite a few hares in the woods. Hares? Can't say I have, but continue. Right, so while everyone else has been practicing with guns, I have actually been learning how to use a bow. A bow will, of course, be silent, therefore it shouldn't scare away any other hares nearby. I'll have to ask about doing that tomorrow. I think I'm actually done speaking to Reed for today. Yeah. Wait until they're teaching the kids to ask him. Then that way it shouldn't cause any problems. It probably wouldn't, no matter when you requested to go out hunting, but just in case it did, it's better to do so after the kids have started to get taught how to shoot. Do you understand? Of course. There's no rush. We still have food, but we are running out. I wonder what a hare tastes like. Well, I guess we'll have to find out, won't we? And, you know what will taste really great? The hares, right? The hares will taste great, but they will taste great with the freshly grown vegetables that you've been getting, Caitlin. I mean, I know that you and Dad were always out in the garden working on the vegetable patch, but the vegetable patches you've actually managed to get working here are absolutely amazing, and you are doing a great job. It's really helping out everyone. You're really helping keep people fed here, and that's a really big thing. So I'm sure I'm not the only person thinking this and saying this, but you're being a great help here. I mean, you're definitely helping out more than a lot of other people are. So I really appreciate that, Caitlin. Okay, keep it up. So, right, I'm gonna be over here if anyone needs me anyway. I was gonna go and get some breakfast, but to be honest, I'm not overly hungry. So if you guys need me, then you know where I'll be, okay? Right. I'll talk to you all later. Okay. I'm back. So what were you all up to? What should we what should we talk about? I don't know. Let's just go from where you all got caught off, I guess, or something like that anyway.